Hello guys, how are you doing? We are back with another video. I have been gone for a while. I'm so sorry. My life has been super busy lately with work. It's been work nonstop. Haven't had any time for anything. I have been getting a couple Kalos in here and there at night. I've also been playing a little bit of Kalos in touch here and there. Not as much in touch, but on the PC side, I have been playing a lot more. Um, in this first Calo, I am versing a Hupper Mage. I'm still getting used to the PC side, still trying to learn how to do combos. It's very new, especially with you have double the amount of spells technically. Every fight before the fight starts, I'm contemplating whether I should have haziness or conversation and things like that. Depending on the fight, I also am looking to get new gear. I'm working on a strength set as well, so that I can bring you a strength character, whether it's on the Xelor or it's on a sack. I do have a fog as well, even though I haven't touched the fog really. I mostly play. I've been mostly playing Xelor and a little bit of sack here and there. Um, but for the most part, this Kalo is against a Hupper Mage again. We try to take AP. That is the main focus for this type of Exceller. It is a chance Exceller, so what you want to do is take AP, slow down, hit him with all the moves that you can that will take AP, especially if he's not exposing himself and putting himself in your line of sight, you know, so that you can do your full combos where you get the 2 AP back if you switch with him and things like that. I'm still getting used to the spells. Like I said, I'm still I'm still like trying to understand, especially the Exceller with how many things they can do. See here, I didn't even know that they could put you in the Upper Mage could put you in the gravity state. I believe it was his summon that did it, not actually him. So still learning. Again, still learning. Um, so right here, I try to do my full combo because that is the only thing I know how to do, honestly. He's in the telegraph state, so I do slow down, slow down. I gain an AP for each slowdown. Then I take him out of the telegraph state. I forgot what that move is called. Uh, I take him out of the telegraph state, and it also takes away 2 AP, I believe, or it tries to, anyways. If it doesn't, then he parries it, depending on his parry. Let me know if you guys actually want to see the set that I am using. I don't think you guys do, just because there are so many Dofus PC YouTubers that show a lot of sets and things like that. And I basically take inspiration after them for the most part. Um, so right here I have 12 AP. I try to do my full combo. It starts with I believe I checked to see if he's not in gravity state. Um, I'm just trying to see like which way would be the best way to start the combo. So I started with that. I was trying to deal damage first and then heal. Because that first move that I have, I forgot the name, heals me as well. But didn't get to. So right there, what I do is I just try to take as much AP as possible while doing as much damage as possible. Um, and then I try to run away. Look, guys, I'm new. You got to give me some slack if I run away sometimes. I'm still trying to get used to it. I don't even know half of the character, what more. I'm probably three-quarters of the characters in the game can do. Every time I fight a crawl, I learn something new. They have some crazy moves that leave you without MP, that push you back against a wall every time you hit them. Like it's new things I learn every single time. That's why I am trying to get also all those other Dofuses, like I forgot what it's called, the one that gives you shield when someone pushes you or you get pushed and things like that, and gives you 100 pushback res, because those come in real handy. You kind of need them um, for characters like the crawl that can push you every turn and things like that. So right here, I'm trying to see if I could TP back to him. I end up not being able to. So what I end up doing is just try to take as much AP as possible. I still started my turn with very, I think I had like 14 AP or things like that. So I can still do somewhat damage, and then I can try and heal off of or deal damage to this thing, and try and heal off of him as well, while he's still alive, you know. So I heal a little bit. Um, I'm still in the telegraph state. That does come in handy. If I would have gotten next within 4 cells of the dial, it would have gave me AP. So I those are things that I have to constantly remember to do. He kills my synchro, which kind of sucks because I was hoping to blow it up. Um, and synchro with like 3 charges deals about 1,005, I believe, or something like that, depending on the reses. So it's good damage for something that's just being left in a corner charging up. If the enemy forgets about it and I can find an easy way to blow it up, I say easy way because, like I said, guys, it's real hard for me, anyways. I'm still trying to learn combos and things like that, so you know, I'm still trying to figure things out. Right here, what I should have did, I should have resummoned the dial in front of me, going up, and not TP with it over there because I wasn't gonna have a line of sight anyways. I don't know what I was thinking. I probably should just resummon the dial. But again, me not thinking, um, doing stupid things. Honestly, I'm still trying to understand things like that. If I would have summoned it up top and TP'd with it up top, it would have been way easier for me to deal more damage and probably leave him with less AP as well. Right here, he goes in, does a significant amount of damage this turn. Gives himself shield. I have learned that every class in this game can give themselves a good amount of shield. Um, Most classes can make themselves or someone else in the heavy state. Most classes can. I don't think Xelors can. If they do, I don't know how. Because I've looked at most of their spells, not all of them, most of them. That's why I'm trying to get an Earth set too, so I can learn some of what the Earth pieces can do. You know. So right here, I'm just trying to find the best fit, whether I should take AP. I decided to try and take AP. It actually manages to take 2 AP. I left him with, I believe it says 8 AP. So that's pretty nice. Leaving a character with 8 AP is pretty good. In most scenarios, you are going to win if you can do that. As long as you have the damage to back it up. That is something that I'm still trying to get a nice in between of how much damage I should have in the set and how much AP reduction I should have. For the most part, I believe I'm running like 108 AP res. Let me know in the comments. Reduction, my bad. 108 to 110 AP reduction. Let me know in the comments if that's good or not, if you've made it this long into the video. Um, so for the most part, I do take AP. I don't notice it because of how many characters can also gain AP. So it is something that I forget to check, at the start of the turn of whenever I'm start to take AP, how much they started with, so I can see how much I left them with. I left them with 8 AP again. So if he had 12, I took away 4. I believe he had like 13 or something like that. So it is pretty good. Right there, he finds that opening to deal as much damage as he can. You could tell he has fought XLers before. He's pretty good at what he does. I move him back one place so that I can start my combo. But first, I do slow down. When I do slow down, I take if I have a possibility of taking AP from him. But if he's in the telegraph state, I give myself 1 AP. So slow down only ends up costing 1 AP, which is pretty cool. Um, and I end up winning the fight. Did a full combo on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This next fight right here is against one of my personal favorite classes. It is against a Foggernaut. That is one of my favorite classes of all time. I currently have one in Dofus PC or Dofus 3, Dofus Unity, whatever you guys call it. But I have not tried them out at all. I don't know if the chance ones are good because that is a set that I have. I have half of a Agi set that I'm trying to still put together, and then the Earth set as well. I'm trying to get together. I don't know what variants are good, which ones are bad. Um, but I do know that for the most part, I do pretty good against them. I deal a lot of damage as long as I can take AP from them. If I can take AP from them, for the most part, they can't do their full combo, so it does help out a lot. This guy right here knows how to play. What I want to do as an exceller is obviously I don't want to give them the option to play around their turns. I do know that for the most part. I'm not going to give you the option to play right next to your turns and have the fight in a circle around your turns. That is when a Foggernaut is their strongest. I think anyone knows that. I'm not going to have that because at that moment he can buff with the healer, he can buff with the shields, and he can deal the maximum amount of damage that he can with whichever harpoon, with I forgot what the other one is, with the harpooner or the other one, the drill or something like that. So I'm not going to give him that. Um, right here he pushes the synchro back, so he's trying to see if he has an opening. I try to cover myself as best as possible. Um, he's looking for the angle, looking for the angle. I don't think he ends up finding one, which is good for me. Save myself a little bit of damage. I don't know if he actually did damage to me, so did I end up gaining? I think I was running the MP. Uh, I wonder if that's one thing I gotta check. I don't check if I actually get the bonuses whenever I run the MP Dofus or the AP Dofus. For the MP one, you get I think it's 10% damage for that one turn. And then for the AP, you actually get another AP if they don't deal damage to you, which is pretty cool. So if you could last that one turn not getting damage, it actually does being pay off, you know. I try to do like half of a combo, and then I do I forgot what that's called. I gotta learn all the names for these moves. It's like a little glyph where I'm gonna summon back. He deals nice damage. He ends up killing my synchro, which sucks because I always like seeing the synchro explode. It comes out pretty cool when I can actually make it explode. It's a surprise damage, you know. Um, did I get AP back for the slowdowns? I did not check. Um, so here I do my full combo. You can see there. In one turn, it actually a full combo in one turn, depending on the reses, actually turns out to like 3K, which is not bad if I can do a full combo. It is harder than it looks, but if I can get a full combo done, it actually does do a lot of damage. I do have most of my pieces either spell damage or range damage so that I can deal additional damage on top of that. I'm not sure if that's the meta. Um, in the comments, guys, don't be afraid to give me tips on gear, what I should have in my gear, if I should focus on res, vit, spell damage, things like that, because I am technically new and I don't know what to look for when I am building these sets. Um, so don't be afraid to give me some advice, you know. That way I learn as I go. And when I'm making sets, I take those into consideration. So right here he pushes me back. Um, I believe he had a chance to put like ebony poisoning on me. He couldn't. He didn't end up doing it. He gives himself shield. No, he didn't give him shield. He healed himself with whatever that turn does, if it's still called the lifesaver here. And I have 18 AP to do my full combo. That is beautiful. Being 18 AP, coming from a guy who comes from touch is crazy. And then I get more AP as the combo keeps going. Um, Let me know what you guys think of the Chance Exceller, if it is a class that you guys hate going up against or not. It is a class that I would hate going up against. I don't see many Excellers in Calo. I don't know if they stopped. the mirror versus. I'm not sure. I've never versed an Xelor in Calo, so I don't know, how to fight one technically. Um, so he just healed himself with the lifesaver. That's pretty cool. And I think he just gave up at this point. There was nothing much that he can do. I think I left him with like 5 AP or something like that. So I do my full combo again, finish him off. Guys, please leave a like and a comment down below, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll be bringing some such as well. Thank you.